Too much in the detail, but I would like to talk about first what we tried in the museum. We put this brochure together that we give to everyone that comes into the museum, and the whole item for this was the back cover, which is asking for people visiting the museum to either donate or to become a member, a history member. We're not talking about being a Brewery collector, talking about history and trying to bring the museum into the acquisition of trying to get new members. And basically the membership would cost them $50, but for that to get a case of Potosi beer, which is valued at $30, and a year's admissions to the library, to the museum, which brings it down to like $15 to join. If you'd like to have a look at this, I have some copies up here in the front. You can have a look and see what we're trying to do. But I think we should, and we are, incorporating the museum into trying to bring on new members. Also, on the Western Brewer Journals, which is online from 1876 to 1905 right now, 30 years. But by the end of the year, I hope to have another 5 years, which would take us to 1910. So we have 35 years on the website at the end of the year. We also did something to reduce costs. The storage cost of the Western Brewer Journal was getting to be too high. So we restructured that whole thing and have more storage space for less cost right now after what Dave Hayden did. Also, we put on 50 years of the ECBA Keg magazine. And also what we did was initially we put the what's in each individual keg magazine, but a member volunteered, a guy by the name of Cam Johnson, who's been a long time ABA member, volunteered to put a database together for all the articles in the 50 years. So we do have a database where it would be possible to search all 50 years to find whatever you're looking for of the magazine. However, there's some additional funds we would need to put that online. So hopefully, maybe by the beginning of next year, we'll have that online. Also, Tim Bowers is currently working on scanning the 1,000 negatives that Scott Reinhardt donated to the museum of all the POS that this one particular media developed for the brewery. So that's going to be the 1,000 POS negatives are going to be in the research center. Which brings me to my main topic, which is the research center. Because of copyright laws, we cannot put anything after 1924 on the website for public use. However, there is a provision in the copyright law that says a library free and open to the public can provide for research people or the public copyrighted material. There's a restriction on it, however, that you cannot copy it, download it, or anything like that. You can just basically use it for research. And we have quite a list of things we want to include in this research center. Our initial listing right now which we hope to have online by the end of July or beginning of August. All what we have scanned for American Brewery Magazine, Brewer's Digest, which we just got some donations of Brewer's Digest that we have scanned and bound and put in the library. Modern Brewing Age, West Coast Brewer, Western Brewer Journals, all about beer, which I just want to bring up now. Larry Handy donated the complete set of All About Beer magazines, 39 years, to the library, and they were all scanned and all bound. This is basically what they look like. And they'll be in the magazine, and the scanned issues will also be in the Research Center. Maverick magazines, all the POS, all the brewing books that I have scanned, which I'm currently doing right now. Larry Moda just brought me about 12 books, pre-prohibition books to scan that he has that we're going to include there. Brewer's Technical Review, ABA journals, ECBA journals, Members Collection, ABA Archives, which Bob Perry has, and some research papers that we have. So that's kind of the overall view of what we're trying to accomplish. I also want to thank Karen Curran for the work she's done in the library, and also Greg, who's done a tremendous amount of work in the library, and also Tim Bowers, who's done a lot of scanning and getting stuff ready for the Research Center. So that's about oh, the other thing I just want to make is that the other thing we do is all 4 major Breweryana organizations, ABA, NABA, the 50 years of ECBA, and the BCCA. What we do is we bind all of their magazines. So we have every magazine that was published by those 4 organizations at the library, all bound. Anybody have any questions or any comments?
Len, I have a question.
Yeah.
That museum membership program that you started with, that the money for that goes to the Potosi Foundation, correct?
Okay, the way it's broken up, of the $50, we give the Potosi $15 for the case of beer, which leaves us $35. $35 goes to ABA.
Oh, thank you. So we'll continue to administer that and send the people yearly dues notices and things like that?
Yeah, we hope that, that we can gain some membership through this. And each week, Greg picks up any new members that we got for the previous week. Hopefully, when we get into the summer, we think that maybe we might get some. But the thing of it is, this program is only running to December 31st, 2021, the end of this year. If we do not get significant amounts of membership, we're probably going to discontinue this, because this is not cheap to produce.
Thank you. I know it took you a lot of time to put that together and think it through, so thanks for your work.
About a year. And also want to thank everyone else who helped contribute. It wasn't just me, there were other people involved in this project. The other thing is we also asked for donations, $25 donation, And with that $25 donation, you get a free 6-pack of beer. I think we've got one donation so far, if I'm not mistaken. Anything else? Is there anything else anybody would like to see at the library? Okay, one final thing, and that is I've gotten a lot of emails and calls from members saying that they actually have to come to Potosi to access the research center. And the answer to that is yes. However, I've had some conversations with the copyright attorney that we may be able to do something. He's checking into it right now. And one of the things is we may be able to put together something like an e-book where you get these electronic books on electronic device that we may be able to, if a member requests some journal articles or something like that, we may be able to put them on this tablet and send it to the member. There's some issues about maybe whether we can do it or not, but we're looking into it. The downside is this is expensive, and we're putting a lot of trust in the members to return the particular electronic device that these would be on. So that's kind of down the road, but we're looking into it. Anything else? Yeah.
You want to talk at all about the new computer?
About what?
The new computer?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got a grant for the computer for the research center. The problem is that it's a brand new Apple system with their own chips. They're manufacturing their own chips now, which makes this new line of computers very fast, very efficient, and everything else. The problem is that they're not available till the end of June. They'll be shipped the end of June, and they'll be shipped to Dave Hayden, who's working on the database to put all of this stuff in. This is an expensive project because we have to make it so that anyone going there cannot copy, download, or do anything with the data that's in the system. So we've gone to a database which precludes anybody from copying or doing anything like that. So it's going to go to Dave. It's probably going to take him a couple of weeks to do what he has to do to the computer and everything else. So that's where we're shooting for the end of July, beginning of August, for it to go online. And the grant came from can't remember the name, Leo and somebody else, that basically just give grants to Potosi, Platteville, and a couple other towns.
Who was it there?
Leo and Ann Stoll. Leo and Ann Stoll.
Right, Leo and Ann Stoll, charitable trust, and it's run out of a bank in Platteville. Anything else? Thank you.
Thanks, Frank.